Sup, dog? Yes. That's it. Whew. I've had some things on my mind lately, and I felt like I should try and talk about them and figure out what they are. Yesterday sucked. Not gonna lie. Yesterday fucking sucked. Absolute dog water. I had to wake up at 6:45. I hit the snooze once, so I got out of bed at 6:55. Made coffee. Went to work. Realized that what I had done the day before that turned out to backfire, and now I'm just feeling like I'm in more of a mess than I was before. That seems bright. Seems too bright. Seems unnecessary. But chilled at work for a while. It's fucking in the negatives here, and blizzard windstorm type shit. So I think I helped a total of 2 customers the entire day. We did close a few hours early, thank God. Yeah, the entire day, 2 people. I'm not mad though. Work was best part of my day. I got out, did something, felt good about it to some degree, because I knew I was just gonna get to chill, read my book, journal a bit. Like, like I said, 2 people. 2 fucking people. So, last night, I was all hyped for. Well, saying last night is weird. It's 1:18 in the morning right now, so vocabulary is messed up. When I say last night, I technically mean 2 nights ago, but this is still the same night as this night. Whatever. But I was hyped for the day to come. Like, I couldn't. Like, I was just hyped. I was feeling so positive, so. Like, I was writing at, 1 in the morning last night because I couldn't sleep. And then I busted out nearly like a page of writing out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? And it was like, I was just hyped. I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to have a good day. I might even call the therapist and get myself an appointment scheduled. I didn't call, but I emailed them and got a phone call. Like an introductory phone call. That's free. I'm ready for whatever tomorrow brings. Work will likely be hard. It was. It was very, very hard. It'll be cold and snowing. This got massive deja vu feeling right there for a second. That was really weird. I think it has something to do with the red lights, me reading out of the notebook on camera, and I saw the viewer count go from 0 to 1 and then back to 0. And I don't know, the combination of all that happening gave me deja vu. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to read a few pages of Nietzsche and write some thoughts and scribbles in the notebook, which I did both of. I think I'll talk tomorrow. What will I say? Dunno. But maybe I'll give an update on my journey of seeking the good, true, and beautiful. It's been a year since everything changed for me. I thought I was God. 2.3 grams of golden teacher mushrooms. That's what did it for me. It was like nothing ever before. Besides the other few times where I was tripping balls. But it was the first time I found the words to describe it. Tomorrow's going to be a good day. I'm going to do big things tomorrow, whether I know it or not. If you only think of today, how will you feel tomorrow? If you think of tomorrow today, how will you be tomorrow? And then when I was at work, I read that and I realized my day wasn't going to go so well, which it didn't. So Yeah, I wrote, tomorrow is greater than today. That was my title thought. Create beyond yourself, towards tomorrow and the future. That is where you may find yourself useful. Today, there's nothing you can offer other than yourself. So I say, offer yourself to tomorrow, today. I don't know if that makes any sense. That's what I wrote. And then just a little bit ago, I wrote, yesterday was trash, but that don't matter. That's my title thought. And I said, yesterday isn't real anymore. It's nothing more than a figment of our imagination. So of course, I'm trying to hit on like this whole past, present, future thing. But I kind of think those are just ideas. They don't exist in physical reality. Past, present, future. I mean, the present is all that there is. So the past and the future are both figments of our imagination. You know, yesterday and tomorrow. I just read the page I wrote about like being hyped for tomorrow, and the day turned out like shit. I came home from work, um, couldn't figure out anything to do. So played some video games, smoked some weed, ate supper with my mom. Chilled on the couch for a good while. Fell asleep during Charlie Brown Christmas. What can I say? Didn't leave the house once I came home from work. Didn't go to the gym. Didn't go to the store. I just stayed home and ate a lot of food. The munchies, binge eating. Which is it? Is it disorder or is it just weed? I don't know. been high this whole time, anyways. That smells weird. That smells really weird. I mentioned something from my notebook that yesterday was the 1 year anniversary. It's not an anniversary. It had been 1 year since I had done my last mushroom trip, where I took 2.3 grams of golden teacher psychedelic mushrooms, and I sat at my desk with my notebook and my phone to listen to music, and I don't know, there's something else on there, but I just sat there and, you know, it's like an hour and a half later, I thought I was God. 100%. I thought that's exactly what it is. It all makes sense. I don't need to get it. I have a notebook in the closet that has my trip log, and it says like how long it took to get there from the time I ingested it. But that doesn't matter. None of it matters. That's all the past. But here's the thing, the past, even though it's not real, it's tied to the present. It still exists in some form because it existed, and it doesn't just go away. Like energy isn't that. One of the laws in physics, it's like saying energy can't be destroyed or created, only transferred or changed. So the same thing has to do with time and past, present, future. The present and the future either can be created or destroyed. It's just your past. What was yesterday? It's already changed because now it's today. And all of that was yesterday. So You can't go back to yesterday. You can't live in yesterday. You have to live in today. You can't live in tomorrow either. What I was saying before was that, like, maybe you can live for tomorrow in some way. And maybe that's better than living for today. I cannot hold a train of thought very well currently. It would be nice to not have to worry. Or, I mean, just, it would be nice just not to worry because you don't have to worry. Is that, is that really it? Like, do we choose to worry? Since everything is a choice and we have free will, is worrying just a choice? If you notice you're just worrying about something and overthinking it, like once there's that monologue in your head where like you're aware of it and you're like, oh, I'm worrying right now. Like then, right there, you have the power to change it if you so choose. Theoretically, you should be able to stop worrying. Just like how I should be able to not eat snack after snack once I realize that what I'm doing is not good for me and I don't want to do it. Like, once I realize that, I have the power to not do it. At least I, if I so choose. Because clearly I haven't been so choosing to exercise that power recently. Well, I did it for one night. Kind of did last night too, but yeah. I wrote that that was one of my struggles in my notebook, and I said, you just don't do it for one day. Just don't do it. Don't just go snack after snack after snack. So I think I ate like 4 pieces of sourdough bread, some with peanut butter and jelly, some with honey and butter. That was good as shit. But then I didn't have any more snacks. That was just like my nighttime meal. I called it good. And you know what? I felt good the next day. I didn't wake up feeling like shit, I don't think. And then the day after that, I um, snacked. Yeah, just like tonight. But the other night I had like Cheez Its and goldfish and some Hershey's chocolate. Like, I know that if they're just not in the house, if they're not there, you can't eat them, right? Like that's the trick. Just don't buy them. If they're not in the house, you can't eat it. And you see, I managed to do that. That was my trick. I just didn't like to have that stuff in the house. Otherwise, I fucking eat as much of it as I can until I'm ready to pass out. Sometimes, you know, if I got the munchies pretty bad late at night, tends to be the route I take. But with when you're living with your mother, or your mother's living with you, whatever, doesn't matter. She buys whatever she wants and she likes her snacks. So she gets Cheez Its and goldfish and Hershey's chocolate and Triscuits, you know? She likes her snacks. And, I grew up eating a lot of that shit. Sure, we had good meals too. She did her best, but she always liked her snacks. They were always around, and I was always able to eat them if I wanted. So when I moved out, went to college, I just didn't keep the snacks around. Never had them. And holy shit, sometimes I'll actually have like a memory from college, which is rare because I've kind of like forgotten everything that happened in my time there. Granted, over entire year of it was all online. And like, oh, holy fuck. That's what really did me in. I mean, come on. I had more college online than I did in person. And, or, it was maybe 50-50, but a lot of the in person at the end was just, I don't know how much of it was me in the end, like acting out and taking out my craziness on the whole COVID situation on campus and, having to wear a mask is really all it was. It's not that big of a deal. All you had to do is wear a mask. It's not fucking freedom of speech. Like, maybe it is, whatever. Maybe it's a public institution and it is freedom of speech, but it doesn't fucking matter. That was all way in the past. Well, that was less than a year ago. Like I was in, like I was just dealing with COVID for the majority of my college life. So, no wonder why I fucking despise it. No wonder why I dropped out and thought it was a complete fucking waste of time and I would never use it and never feel good about like having a degree and using it to get a job. Like, and it was so fucking easy too. Like there was, you could be a fucking retarded and get a 4.0 GPA because all you have to do is do what you're told. Work like a robot and complete everything on time and just do everything you're told you have to do. And you will get A's in every single class and you will get that degree. But fuck, did I ever give up on that shit? I really did. I said, I am done. I got myself suspended. That was pretty self-destructive. You know, of course, that was during my self-destructive phase era. I don't know. That's when everything was starting to crash and burn. It was, post thinking I was God. That really fucked with me. It really affected my thinking. And I remember the night of, it was like, or it might have been the morning after, where I had stayed up through the night during my trip and, you know, believed that I was God and believed that I had it all figured out. And I remember I was taking a shower and, I might have been whacking it a little, but I might have not been, but I might have been. That's not the point. Because I didn't like squirt. I I started to think that like I wanted to like I was like, I'm God, so I need to fucking spread my seed. Like, and I don't want to waste my seed. I don't want to squirt in the shower and just have it go down the drain. Like, it was so weird. That was the first time I think I had ever thought that before. I was like, the what's inside of me should be used to fucking create a baby. Spread your seed. It was so weird. And I made bad choices after that. Very bad choices after that night. It's been a year since then. And now, I still think I don't want to spill my seed and that I do want to spread my seed. But, it's not the same as it was then. I want to think that I think that for a good reason. That I'm better off. Uh, not squirting and just saving it for when I can make babies. But like, I don't think I want to make babies for the same reason I did a year ago when I was tripping. Like, I see the good in it now. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Like, if you want to create beyond yourself, like, children are a great way to do that. And holy fuck, I have not even remotely saying I want to have children anytime soon. No, no. I'm just saying I think I know I want that. Because when I was a kid, one of my first goals ever, something for my future that I wanted out of myself, something I knew that I wanted to do with my life. When I was a young kid, I knew that I wanted to grow up and be a dad so that I could be a better father to my kids than my dad was to me. 100%. That is what I wanted when I was under 10 years old. I was probably fucking 8. Thinking that I wanted to grow up and be a dad so that I could be a better dad than what I was dealing with. But then, 9 and 10 started spiraling. I lost sight. I didn't know how to raise myself to be that man I wanted myself to be, because 9 and 10 is when I started finding porn, playing like sex games on the computer. I don't know how that fucking happened. I don't know how that's how I started. But when I was like, even before I found that shit on the internet, like I was whacking it and playing with myself and being weird. Like, why would a little kid be doing that? Why would an I fucking lie? Um, I was wondering why a little kid at the age of 9-ish, give or take, would be trying to jerk off. Like, I feel like that's way too young to, like, Like, I should have been innocent at that age still, right? I should have been. Like, going on the internet to look at shit. Like, how did that happen at such a young age? Fucking trauma, man. Fucking real trauma. Not just like real trauma must have gotten me to that point. But then also I traumatized myself by starting to engage with it. Like, fuck. Such a young age. And then I was hooked more or less for more than a decade. Sure, there's times here and there where I wouldn't engage with it that much. I was never consistent with it, you know, usually. I don't know. Maybe that's getting into too much detail. That's just unnecessary. But unto my children will I make amends for being the child of my fathers, and unto all the future for this present day. Thus spoke Zarathustra. I read that today in the book. I thought it was pertinent to the things I had already been thinking about, like some sort of synchronicity. But I don't know. Fuck. I don't know anymore. I don't. I don't think I'm God anymore. I don't think college is useless. I just. I'm gonna make it out of here alive. That's pretty cool. I know that death won't be the end. And I hope my brother knew that too. I hope that he went to a good place when he died. Because I don't know where you go. I don't know where anybody goes. I don't know where I'm going to go. We might all just stay here. Might not go anywhere. I don't know. But energy doesn't disappear. We came into being from, ever since the electric spark that happened at our conception, our creation, in the cells. Fucking electric spark. Between like zinc and something. That's when life starts. Ever since that moment, for every one of us, we've been evolving and changing and, becoming who we are, recycling ourselves. But it's like that energy that created us, that didn't come from nothing. It came from somebody else, your parents. Because nothing can't create something. Your parents created you. They are you in a sense. And you are them in a sense, like that was your past. And you are their future. And if you have kids, they will be your future. You're just spreading the seed, continuing the line. I don't know what happens when you die. I don't know if you can experience anything anymore, or if you experience life differently afterwards, depending on whether you have children or not. Or, I don't know if that plays any difference. So I still don't know how to really pursue the good, true, and beautiful, but I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out what it means. And for the things that I do know about, like, how to pursue it, I'm doing my best to do those things. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know how like graphic I want to get with the way I talk, but you know, I don't want to watch porn, and I don't want to spill my seed, but there's still like this like phallic obsession. Phallic, I don't know. You know, penis. You know, it's just fucking there all the time, and it can be annoying. And I don't know how to stop myself from, wanting to whack it. You know, I stop myself from doing it. Like, there's that. That's good. But I can't stop myself from wanting to do it. Kind of. So cute, baby. Oh, the baby is so cute. Oh, he's been sleeping on the bed the whole time. Such a good boy. You good fat cat. Yeah. Okay. That'll be it for now. Peace.